The fan in this ceramic heater does not work. When you plug it in, the heat works, but the fan does not move. We'll remove the screws and get a closer look. Before I pull everything apart, I see this little toggle on the bottom. When I turn everything on, the fan is still not moving. I'll unplug everything. There's hidden screws underneath these little pads. Now we're able to get more of it apart. This red and black wire looks like the fan. I'll put some jumper wires so I can put 12 volts directly into the fan. I'll plug it in. With the 12 volts, the fan is still not running. I'll run the same test on another fan. We'll hook the fan up in the same way and plug it in. Nothing. So the transformer may be bad. When I hook everything up to the meter, I'm seeing 13 volts, so the transformer seems okay. The fan is 12 volts. Maybe we don't have enough amps. We'll try this transformer. This one works. We'll hook up this 12 volt transformer to the fan, plug it in, and we can see now the fan works. The problem is not that the fan is bad, something else is. We'll check the circuit board. The capacitors are not blown. There's a relay. That could be. The switch down here is not a reset. It has to be down before the heater will work. Got everything plugged in. I've got the switch down for sure. The light's on. I don't feel any heat or I don't see any fan. The thermostat switch, as I move it back and forth, you can see it engages. As I put my thumb on the heat, I can feel there is heat in there. Hook the meter up to the coils on AC current. Plug it in, push the button, and I'm getting 110 volts. So that's why the heater's working. I wonder if this little transformer is giving us 12 volts. Put some stick pins into the back of the plug. Somehow the 12 volts is not getting to the fan. With everything plugged in and on 12 volts, we see no current. We're not getting 12 volts to this plug. The heater's working. It's so hot. With that little test, I can barely touch it. We'll look at this circuit board a little closer. Underneath here, we've got all kinds of chips and transformers. We'll look at everything through the microscope. This one little spot here looks a little persnickety. On the board you can see it almost looks like it's been bumped or something. With the soldering iron, I'm gonna reflow this one little section. Now that solder joint looks a little better. Now when I push that button, you can see that fan sticking on. You just wonder, how in the world did that get past QC? This literally means when they put this thing in the box, it didn't work. Sometimes it's tough to find these problems. To God be the glory. Everything's working as it should. A lot of heat coming from this thing.